Okay, so get the camera. Do we have Spirit City? Can you see it? Yes. Do I start a timer right now? Yes, okay, let's start the timer right away. And bring Redot. Okay. So I did work on the map a little bit so that it works better. Let's see where I'm at. So as far as I remember, it all begins by being able to click on combat. So let's say this one. We get into combat, finish the combat, and then we go back to the map. And now we kind of want to have a unlock system, right? So that this one is only unlocked when we finish the first one. Because I think it doesn't really matter right now. Yeah. So I was in the map marker 2D, that makes sense. I think I created a lock system for it. Yeah, on ready, we lock it. So maybe having like a boolean locked right here could be nice. So by default, we kind of want everything to be locked, right? Like just like this thing does. And we kind of want to unlock the first one. So this is a dungeon map resource. Now maybe I can create a new event that would be locking, like, we're gonna have two, right? Like unlock map marker and lock. Actually, map marker locked. And map marker unlocked. So we need to send map marker enum and create functions. Okay, so we have one. Void. Actually lock this time. Okay. That should do it. Oh. Now, are they actually properly set? And if I go in my dungeon map and I check those, they should have an enum, right? Like room 1, room 2. Okay, so that's fine. So now I could, for example, go in my game manager here and show dungeon map, show combat requested, blah blah blah. I could like initialize dungeon map. Okay, so that would be like dungeon map resource, and we unlock a map marker. That would be like initial map marker. Room 01, so that we can unlock initial map marker. So we initialize the map. Now we gotta make sure that the marker 2D reads that, because it doesn't. On marker unlocked. We are reading the enum. And I think, yes, we'll have the map marker here, so whatever ID maybe? Yes. Now we could go with the opposite. But anyway, point is we want to unlock. And we kind of want to do the same thing with locked. Okay, that seems fair. Now connect those events. So dungeon map. Oh, hi Fluffy. Le Baguette. How you doing? Le Baguette. You're doing okay. What about me? Well, I'm fine. I'm like very slightly stressed about the time left for this game jam, but otherwise everything's fine. And I think I'm actually ready to test this. Let's see. Oop. Yes, this one's unlocked and the others are locked. And we can get in. Now it's not gonna do anything. Also, you forgot if your commercial A didn't appear like this before, what? But yeah, that's an old one. Oh! Yeah, it didn't. Now I think I do have to update those resources. Oh. You didn't change anything yourself, let's play on YouTube. Yes, it's actually funny because I thought like that was a way older thing. I remember I noticed something like this like around a year ago or something, where in the comments the name of the account would appear differently with the numbers. Okay, so I have to find this guy. What's the current project? So, the theme of the jam is what remains? Question mark. And here we are working with basically a card game. So I want to say that the initial trope for this game is you begin the game with only crappy cards, which are the bludgeon cards. Like you have your magician stuff and you hit it like this, and then when you defeat enemies you can study the corpses to learn their spells basically. And we have like other combats as well, which are currently locked. But yeah, the point is I have let's say 4 days left, minus 1 day where France administration decided to force me to do something, so your intro would answer the same with a blank project? Well, you can try. Like, you join and submit a blank project. Like, you start the game and it just prints nothing. There you go. Now I'm just basically working on having combats unlock each other. Like there would be like unlocks. And why is that wrong? The non-generic type array, but this is the Godot array, right? So oh, maybe it has to be a resource? Oh no. Like if I say dungeon map marker, you work with that. No, you don't. Oh, you can't. No, cannot be used with type. Yes, it can. Your displays changed quite a bit as well. Are you imposing yourself time limits now? Kind of. That's like the tomato timers, if you know. Okay, I have to ask a pilot because I'm very sure that I did typed. No, maybe I can't. Yeah, that's the actual name is this one. I just want to make sure here is So I have to specify Godot.collections. Okay, whew. Disaster averted. This is quite loud. Okay, good. Now we also want like locks, if that makes sense. So you're learning something new here? It's actually a quite common thing. You know for sure the method's not for you, but you know it exists now. Well, it is very... It looks strange on paper, but it is something that you use when... I want to say either situation, but it also works when you do both at the same time. It works well when you tend to be the kind of person that will just rush head down and burn out, and when you're the type of person which can't get into work, like you're procrastinating. It actually helps a lot. Because I would say that somehow, very often, some of the reason why you are either underworking or overworking is because of uncertainty, and having like that fixed timer kind of destroys the uncertainty factor. Is it saved? I think so. Okay, so you're gonna unlock room number 2 and room number 3, and we're gonna lock nothing. Now, completed, that would be okay. No, what did I do? Absolute crap. So room 2, room 3. Now I think... You're more the kind of person who can focus 10-ish minutes at a time and once in a while. Yes, that's exactly why you use a tomato timer. That's exactly why you use it this way, because it, you know, most of the time the main reason why you can focus is because you feel trapped. As in, if I focus, I will not be able to do all those things on the side which I'm not doing when I'm focused. And since you have like timers where you have to do nothing, I mean, it is a thing you have to try for yourself, and of course, like the first time it's weird. Like it's weird because the 25-minute, for example, looks very long, and at the same time, the 5 minutes of break, they do look very long too. But as you try to kind of iterate it a little bit, like it has a soothing mechanism somehow. How long have you been doing this? For game dev and stream specifically, like this jam, I would say, so a week or so. But I did use that back when I was working for a company. Request, trigger combat 1. Maybe I should do a little bit more things in there. So when combat is 1. Actually, function would be better, like complete function. Honestly, like this project is so spaghetti-esque. I'm triggering myself. Like this line is destroying my soul. So map marker completed. Oh yeah, has to be an event. So public event, nope, void this time. Complete map marker. Okay, we are getting there. So we completed combat 1, blah blah. Actually, I could. Speaking of spaghetti, you downloaded the latest version of Godot, tried to figure out what difference Redot would make, but realized you just don't care, needs to hope. Well, Redot is taking a lot of... is getting very late now, since they are stuck at 4.3, and Godot's on their way to 4.6, I believe. But right here it's specifically for the jam, right? Now you're in the phase where you can be about starting over DPP. GY++. Ugh. Honestly, we were this close to have another playlist for this stream, but I didn't. I changed at the last minute, but I could revert my idea. Right after we have the bunny music, then we're good. But yeah, right now, like, at the same time, Godot didn't release any specific feature which makes it groundbreaking to absolutely want to choose Godot over Redot. I guess, like, to me right now, there's not one better than the other. It's just that... where it is... So let's see, Jam. Yeah, battery is low, thank you. Oh, this one. So because it is this Jam specifically, you have to use Redot. I'll be right back. I will have to do a switch between the earphones. Oh, and here goes the time down. So now technically I'm supposed to have a break, basically. Which is when I pull out my other game. And when I will be probably grabbing some water. So what happened when I wasn't here? Okay. A few bosses. And... Yeah, right? I actually learned about this game like a month ago. So I'm kind of discovering. I'm gonna rebirth anyway, unless that does... No. Yeah, let's just... Right now I'm on a 20-hour challenge. This one should be fine. I don't know where I have to go. 84, that's actually a big number. But that should be very fine. And anyway, I think I'm gonna go grab some water as well. Okay. It's a pretty similar game. Actually inspired you quite a bit in your learning of Godot. There's a chance that NGU could be an inspiration for the 2026 tutorials. There's a chance. So anyway, I'll be right back. That would be a good one to make tutorials about as far as I don't are concerned. Well, yeah, I was very surprised by the design of this game and what in this game actually hooks you in. And specifically, I really like how the inventory works. Because for example, in Magic Research, there's an inventory system which is very similar to this one, but like way worse. I don't know how to explain this in any way, shape or form, but I just know that this one's great and the other one was a little bit lacking without really being able to explain why. But yeah, right now I think I'm on a very long grind, where, by the way, I will be getting a lot of troops down to get this little ring as high as I can. And it was actually quite nice, because I learned this without spoilers, really. Like, I was talking with a friend and he just knew there was a kind of quest or riddle, and he got to find them all. Like, that was nice. Also got the best boss. I don't even know if that's a reference or anything, like he carries bra bottom, but... And I think it's someone way long in the past now. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yep, ding. So ding means that we're back. Just sending a little bit more and forget about it. Maybe I will just... Okay, so alrighty. Map marker completed. We invoke marker ID here. Okay. So I want to be doing something when this happens. It's too bad you can't type with the pen. So on map marker completed. So what I want to do is kind of lock, but not really. So by default, completed equal false, and if locked or completed, return. I don't know, something like displaying a cross or something. Okay, let's do it. Alright, let's find... yes, we're in it. Good. Map marker. Oh, there we go. So we're gonna save another one. It's just gonna be completed. Oh, actually, map marker completed. And... look at that. Amazing. The chip cross. Do I actually want to... yes. Let's make it a neat cross. Centered. Then duplicate. This. Nope. This. Yes. And rotate. There we go. Do I actually want to hide this guy? Yes. So that in the marker we add another sprite with this guy. Eat it. Okay, so here, completed mark, and doesn't matter. So it is sprite 2D completed mark. Well, it's private, kind of. Ah. That could use a function at this point. Yeah, it's still a bit like nitpicking, but... So completed mark, I think, yes. Okay. But we need to unlock, right? Yeah, that's it. So unlock markers. And I don't know, we need to send in the map marker, yes. So unlock with an S, that would be great. That's a forage. I think it's a mockery now. And we send like unlock map marker. Yes, that looks like it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, same thing. Forage. Okay, good. Weird. Actually, look. Markers. Huh. Yep. I guess we have to try. No. We don't. Because we forgot something. And now we can. So we get the first combat. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, so why? Trigger combat 1. Like, maybe it's lacking a reference. Like this one, finalize combat. Combat finalize, invoke map marker. Oh. That seems wrong. Like very wrong. Like we have the dungeon map, right? Yeah, battery is low, I know. We don't have the map. Interesting. This is a little bit of a headache, to be fair. Okay, I think I may have an idea. That's a little bit weird. Yes, actually, no, it's here. So we can just say dungeon map resource dot trigger combat 1 with map marker. Just bind it here. Just bind it here. It's like the project was missing a little bit of wiring. Okay, so this one's completed and we can click on it. We can now combat number 2 and die in atrocious pain. And there we go. But it did validate. Like, dying considers it a win. That's weird. Let's see. On combat finalized. Yes. Reminds you of the skip you find an accident in Tales of Vesperia. Huh. You'll have to be a little bit more specific here. Okay, so I gotta change the F1 now. Did you play a Tales of game? I don't think so. I'm gonna go with the no. Because I think I wanted to buy one once, but didn't. And Nepal's here. How you doing? Yo. It's like I'm not handling victory or defeat here. It's a little bit weird. It is a little bit weird. Oh. It's like, what? Combat finalized. Where is it? Oh, right here. Okay. That's because it's not well organized. Or is it? See, that's the thing. In those games, you must often have 4 characters in your party against a variable amount of enemies. The fights are quite dynamic, so it looks like Final Fantasy so far. So yes, I can see. Oh, okay, but not... Okay. So it's an action RPG, but with 4 characters. Got it. I think I can add spaghettis on the spaghettis. Yeah, see, this is the problem here. Trigger combat 1. No. Do I really want to create a struct for this? Could be the best way. I think I have to create a struct. So in Tales of Vesperia specifically, the Resurrect spell is single targeted and it takes like 5 seconds of delay between the moment the caster launches it. i.e. not needed anymore. The moment the spell actually takes effect on its target. Like, how is it not needed? Like, if you resurrect? Before? Like with an item? Blah 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 blah. I need to create a struct. Now that one time you had the healer be the last character standing, managed to have the resurrect go off, then the healer died, and only then the target got resurrected. Oh yeah. Oh. That's, yeah. I can see. The game was in a state where it declared defeat, but it didn't push a button yet, and still had one character standing. Huh. So technically, yeah, I mean, based on how it's working, you could, like, finish the enemies and... Oh, when you press A, the fight feels like you won, you didn't get loot XP. Yeah, like, it is honestly the kind of thing I'm thinking about sometimes when I'm coding, and I often will say, well, I will see later. And that's pretty much how you leave things like this. But yeah, like, it's another reason why, in my opinion, having state machines is like very, very important, so that you lock the state, right? Like, the combat is lost, and then it's locked into lost, and that's done. It can't be won. But yeah, right now, like, this project is one of the spaghettiest thing I've ever did. So now I'm thinking that we have another problem. How do we know that we have won the combat here? Duh. Or maybe we can, because there's a chance. Yes, we can know. Oh. Why does the Boolean not suggest it? Is the Visual Studio trying to tell me I'm doing something wrong? But anyway, here we don't want to invoke a map marker. We want a combat resolve. So I will get it. No, I will not. Where's the map marker? Yes, you know it. So what? Okay, so now we just have to go into references here. Yo! Victory screen, so that's a true. And defeat. That's a false. Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. Except that you, right here, no, combat manager. Spaghetti are so annoying to deal with. Game manager. Yup. So that is like combat resolve dot map marker. And that's if. A victory. Else. I don't have anything actually for this one. Like, I don't have any kind of reset of the map or. Oh, I will need a reset function. Huh. Well, lucky for me, I still have 4 days. And it looks like I'm on a break soon. Yes. So do I take it right now? I think so. And I'm gonna use that time to change the music. So. So here was the actual playlist I wanted to play initially, but yeah. I think it's a better version of the one I found like quite some time ago. I'm gonna wait and see. So break it is. What do we have here? Oh, another ring, lucky me. And no time machine. Huh. Yes, time machine. I think I'm gonna stay in the forest. Well, it's not like I have much of a choice anyway. Regarding this, we actually do have an improvement. So, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna have blood magic anyway. So, yeah, let's reset. So that I can set it up a little bit more before I put it back to idle. Oh, actually it would be great to have the time machine. Yeah, come on. Yes. Stretching. Because I mean, I don't know how far you've been in this game, but this grind for the ring is pretty... Like, you see that the game's saying, okay, you've been fast enough now, let's play the game for real. Not far, you just enjoy the boss and a few rebirth. Okay, so I may have many more features than you know. Like this ring of apathy. A long grind. Unless I unlock a new slot in here, I could cut it into. And I think it's very expensive. Like... Also, this was long ago. Yeah. I think it's an old game, it's just like I tend to hop on things very late. Wait, what is the hell is this? 250,000 for a skin. Like what? Point is, maybe it's in the Itopod. And maybe it's here. But I just can't see it. Oh, I need this one. Oh no, I don't need this one. But eventually you're gonna max the shot, right? Yes. Yes. Because there's like the spinning wheel here. You get some from challenges. So those one are limited. Those one are technically infinite. But then you have like, you can grow them on trees. Skins probably make sense when you get nothing else to buy. Yeah. And there's like something for this specifically. Like those little hearts. They pretty much do nothing as far... Oh no, they give stats. Oh. Whoa. That's cheating? Whoa. Those stats are insane. Why does this one do? Oh, okay, so you need to... Alright. Huh. Actually... Yeah. Okay. But they're better than I thought. I thought I was Keen's, but it's not. Me bad. What does a gay heart do? I don't know. I don't have the... I think it... I need to unlock the future to know. Like, could be one of the things here. But anyway. Back to grinding, I guess. Oh. Redot. Do I want to care about... the... I'm having a little bit of processing problem right now. Do I want to care about the resetting when you die? Or do I want to care about the progression, kinda? You would tie the bioballs unlock with the unlocking of the modes that affect mechanics. That's confusing. Well, technically the description of the item says you haven't unlocked the thing yet, so you can't buy it. So yes, you see that you will unlock it in the future, but you can't buy it. That's what it said, I think. Unless the binding somehow gave benefits. Who knows? Handling a reset could be nice. I'm gonna do the reset. So in this guy right here, yeah, let's go with that. Reset map. So what if I take I could use a signal for this one. Wait, where am I? Game manager? Oh. Oh. It's not where I wanted to do that. Dungeon map resource. Yeah, right here. So, trigger combat 1, sure. Public void, reset. Let's say trigger combat death. No, that would be like reset. Reset's better. So now I need to basically send a lock message to everything. Or I could send a reset signal. That remix would also almost make you forget the original tracks plays in digital Vietnam. Oh, you mean like the... yeah, the ambience of the game. Well, yeah, it's a little bit of a... Actually, I never played the remake of this game, if we can call it a remake. So it's not really a remake, actually. It's... I still prefer... I think I would still prefer the first one than the new one we have today. I'm not sure. I didn't play the new one. They haven't been a remake exactly, but successes, yeah. Yeah, like whatever the name of the game is, but I think this game which has the same spirit of you have to bring people back to the city. But it's kind of weird, like the taming system looks less developed somehow. And it looks like you just spend way much more time in the training gym than anything else. I don't know which one I'm talking about. I think it's this one. It's like you've got the city, you've got like the bring people back to the city, but that's pretty much all there is to it. I just watched a few videos about it, so I don't know for sure. So combat marker here. Oh, come on, yeah, I'm not even caring at this point. This one addresses some issues with the taking care of your Digimons part, but feels real bland. Yeah, I don't know, just watching it feels like something is missing, but it's hard to tell when you're not directly playing the game. It really is a different experience, but it did feel like this at the very least on the watching of it. So here we're good. So we want dungeon map. What is this? There's no uppercase. Dungeon map resource. Reset and initialize dungeon map. Well, we're gonna have show twice, but you wouldn't say it's 100% better or worse. It's complicated. Yeah, it's like it's two different games. Like they have not much. They have similarities, but that's all. They have similarities, but they're not the same game. Like, it's kind of like the thing we had with Vampire Bloodlines 1 and 2. Like, Bloodlines 2 released recently, which, by the way, I can't play because my computer is too crappy. But it's just feel like you're not playing the same game as the first one, which makes sense, but it's like you're playing a different series of games. As in, they made a lot of vampire games, like a lot. And this one just looked like one you would send in the other batch of other games instead of a Bloodline. So maybe I should try dying now. Alright, there we go. Oh! Interesting, there's no one in this combat. I wasn't prepared for this. By the way, 4 days left before the finish line and we still have 0 sound. The big plus side they addressed the lack of direction around the devolution requirements. Oh yeah. In an okay way, I think. Each time you interact with your Digimon you get some hints. You don't really get to control how much you interact unless you already know how the game handles that. Okay. Well, yeah, like having a little bit of hints was very necessary. Now, resetting here. Okay, it's a little bit weird, like this, like I'm dying. Like I don't even care about creating functions anymore. It's like there's a part of me which knows there's not enough time. It's gonna be cutting corners very hard. Neutral point in your opinion, you're less likely to mess up care. Yes, more leeway in various things like group timers, hunger, sickness, and whatnot. It's just so easy, you go. Yeah, I mean, that's something I kind of felt like when I watched the guy playing the game. It was like most of the care system was pretty much irrelevant in the main thing. And now we're back to... Oh, we didn't reset player health. That's sad. Care mistakes now, making things that were considered hard back then too easy is not improvement. Well, honestly, if you really think about it, when I played the game, way much later, like way much later, for some reasons, even though, I mean, one of the reasons obviously is I know the game, so it's easier, but like care mistakes, they felt very irrelevant, because you have a lot of items, and I don't really know how to say this, but I think the game is very much balanced around a specific economy, where you have to get a lot of, I think it was bits, well, let's say money. You get a lot of money from fighting, and if you just, pretty much, right, if you just don't use the training ground and go for fights, you just have literally enough money to sustain the health you lose in the fights and pay for a shit ton of food and potty thing. So you pretty much don't even care about anything. Like, you're loaded in items and you just go everywhere and fight everything. Like, you don't dodge fight, you get all your stats like this. You use the training ground just to fix minor problems, like when you want specific distributions and the fights you don't really know whatever, but minus side would go to pretty much anything that could be considered artistic except music. Characters truly feel like NPCs and maps just feel like bad real life. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much what it's supposed to be, kind of, when you think about it. Like, it's supposed to be kind of weird mashup of real life things with the 3D feeling, but I think it was easier. Like the original spirit they had for the artistic direction, it was good back then with the pixelated style. But when you have something which is very polished and I don't know how to word, but I want to say neat, kind of, it doesn't really fit anymore. Or it's harder, at the very least. And it actually relies on a lot of details, like cables, stuff like this. And you have to think about how much you wanted to make it heavy on the machine which is playing the game. Because when you just make a cable on 2D, it doesn't cost anything more than if there was no cable. But creating cables in 3D is expensive for the graphic card and stuff. Like the OG maps, there was some harmony, like the trees taking roots in Powerplex. Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of go back to what I was saying when you were typing this. Meshes textures look like real life floor with random asset slap on it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe they went for resource efficient and time efficient to make as well. I'm gonna put my time machine real quick. Even though I probably don't need it. But yeah, to me, the games I still play, I mean, when I can, because I find it harder and harder to find the proper emulator setting to play the original. The two games, like two Digimon World games, the first and 2003. Like, those two games are really great. I mean, I like playing them. It's probably not so good, but there are some things which you don't necessarily get in other games. Like, when you just think about Digimon World 2003, it really is a Pokemon game, but the international mafia isn't like cute guys. That makes you grateful Resident Evil was remade back in the early GameCube era, then got ported on Steam. I never really cared about those games, like I never had those. So I don't know. Resetting player health, right? DW3 was already rushed like a bitch, unfortunately. Well, I didn't feel like it. Honestly, it's... I remember that as a kid I felt lost. Definitely, I didn't finish it when I was young. They skipped the balancing phase. That's a possibility. That's a very real possibility. Where is my player manager? Combat player. So health is gonna be equal to max health. Big reset. Random encounters weren't supposed to hit as hard later on. To me, like I just remember that when I was young, the hardest part in this game were sometimes I just didn't know where to go. That was one thing. And some of the bosses were just wow. Just wow. And one of the reasons why it wasn't as hard when I replayed it was because I was playing it on an emulator this time, and I had all the options to speed up time. Cause, God, all those animations, that combat things, and grind. Let's be honest. Yeah, I think I spent a lot of time grinding. And since I'm usually often enjoying to try different builds and kind of things, I just wanted to unlock some specific mods. So I would happily grind for a very long time for specific stats and stuff, which ultimately made the story way easier. Like, I think when you have one of those late stage, like, you just like roll on the game or something. But if you don't, you can cry. Okay, so let's think how I can handle this now. I think it is really crucial that I do have the system that translates enemy kill into cards. If I really want to add this to the game, I have to start this now. Check this code. Right on. Back then it was also okay to not be able to finish a game. I don't know why they absolutely have to finish by the majority of the players always. I don't know if that's a back then thing, but I know that I did enjoy the game still. The only frustration I had was about not having the mods I wanted. Like, I would watch guides and see what I had to do, and it felt like impossible. Or it was just too cryptic, because back then the guides were so messy. Are we approving this? I guess so. As long as you didn't break anything. Just one thing. Wait, is it my thing? Yes, it's my thing. So no, I'm not gonna say anything about it. Okay, so I have 5-minute breaks, and then I guess I will download this. Oh wait, there's a message here. Anyway. So what's up in there? No ring. Boo. No ring. Oh, and no augmentation. Oh, come on, let's just put the cap in. So I guess you just have to send the code then. You have 5 minutes. Actually, I could maybe go on the next one. Time machine, goody good, Yggdrasil. Oh, we're in the sky now. No. Well, I just put it in a zip, which I created from Windows, and sent it in Discord. That's what I did. Just a sync file and a photo shit, where you can send everything. This is the general store theme? I mean, that was. Oh yeah, I get it now. Sometimes they can be a little bit hard to recognize. I mean, especially since I only have one ear. Come on, Droop. Be friendly with the thing. Oh, come on. Ah, I can't click. For real? Oh, is this where I have to put my... Yeah. That's how. Anyway. Well, technically speaking, I could be using more luck, but... I kinda want to have the stats for... Yeah, maybe it's unnecessary. Let's use luck instead. Come on. Why? For real? For real. Oh, we have blood magic now. So... Oh, we're good. Yes, we are. Except that, no. And we're back. That was actually quicker than I thought. Yeah, let's reset. Ah, okay. So, player reset. Do we actually try it? I think I didn't try yet. Huh. Is it just me or... Oh yeah. I think I know what's going on. Okay, so we're about to lose. And we're back here. And no, there's no health reset. Oh, is it because... Yes, there was actually. But... we didn't have the health modified invoked. No. I'm trying to assess how far I want to go in the deck building side of the game. Because... yeah. Yeah. Wait, there's something I need to check. Yeah, he knows. He knows. He knows. Point is... okay, so here's the map. Now, right here, I kinda want to have a deck building thing. So maybe when the combat's finished, we want to reset the deck just to make sure we don't have any more cards in the hand and graveyard. So let's see here. We have the combat manager. Now in the combat manager, do we have the deck? Yes. So just to be sure, if I go in my deck, it's like deck is a word pretty much like all. You can make easy mistakes. The point is, reset deck. We can reset it, and the drawing is somewhere else, so we're good. So, combat manager. Right here. So when we finalize combat, right there, we reset the deck. There we go. Maybe I need to draw it because it's gonna be easier this way. Oh. Oh my god, that's gonna be the coding theme. Nightmares coming back. Oh, we're gonna not... Yeah, we lose the timer, but it's fine. The point is... So we kind of have the screen like this, like super straight, but we have the markers. Now, those lines would be nice, but that's for future things. And using icons would be great, but how? Like having a lateral menu? I kind of like... That's the screen, and we have this kind of menu here. And here we have like, I don't know, corpses. And maybe like the icon, the name, blah blah blah. That's the texture. And I don't know how to do the study thing. Like we could have a button here. That's a button. And that's like study. And then when you study one, you have a chance to loot a card. And then you've got another one. Well, it could be like an entire menu, or it could be like a half screen thing. Well, anyway, we have like a V-box with a scroll. Like it doesn't really matter, it's a scroll right away. A scroll. No, actually it is a V-box, what I say. With like the title. And scroll, and here we have H-box. With the texture, label, button, and I guess we need a kind of notification thing on top of it. Oh. Or could it be Could it be like notification like this? Or it could be kind of fixed thing right here. And maybe the fixed thing is better. Like something happened and you know, you got 3 cards. Which means I'm lacking a corpses manager. So maybe enemy blueprint? And the amount. And then we can consume them in this menu. And that would be like the enemy. And here we would have deck. So that would be like the card. And that would be like the enemy. Oh, wrong. Enemy. There's just so much to do. Huh. Corpse Manager sound like such a Warhammer 40k job title. It could. I have very poor knowledge regarding this franchise. Actually, there's like the big break in soon, so it is much needed, I think. I don't know why I'm so... I don't even have a word. Like, it's not depressing, but it is like... Ugh. It is ugh. Like, how much did I do in this project so far? .5 lines of code, including 2.5 executed code. Honestly, knowing Warhammer 40k is just an absurd violence satire is enough to understand most of its meanings. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know how I viewed it so far. Like, to me, it's just like this. I just played 1 or 2 games of the medieval fantasy version. That's all. So I guess I didn't have any idea of what it is. No, like, you know, preconceived image. Anyway, I just wanted to create here a new item. And that item is gonna be the Corpse Manager. I mean, that was like... It's like... It was the main intention of the game to do this. And... I'm only dealing with it here. It's kind of crazy. Oh. Anyway. You know next to nothing about the Medieval Things version. Could be different enough in that regard. Even this one, I don't know anything about it. I just know, oh, they're still this year. Well, why? Why not? Oh, it's just too bad that... Yep. Or maybe that's fine, actually. Yeah, I just played one game in a kind of game presentation fair of whatever, so it was fun though. It was fun, but just looked expensive as hell. Yeah, like no, it's like I mean, it's literally for AI. Like it's not even the AI filter on that jacket. Like it's AI filter on the music and the thumbnail and everything. There's nothing human here. Except like the original music, of course. But... So anyway, I think we need a dictionary. You're a music caveman, but you appreciate those remixes? By the way, I didn't even check if they bothered to copyright it. Oh, curling here. But usually they don't. I think they can because it is, anyway, video game music, so... Yeah, that's the good side. Like, I think it can't be copyrighted. So, dictionary, where we have enemy... I think we have enum, so that's cool. Enemy... Xenum. Yeah. And let's go with the long. Let's be honest. So, do I initialize this? Yeah, why not? That would be lame. Okay, so first one. I think I just have to copy this like 3 times. Right, there we go. So we want to create corpses, so I think we need the enemy xenon. We go with idea and an amount. Woohoo! So here and consume. That coding music remix in particular got a nostalgia early game feel to it. Oh, let me. I gotta rehear that because I didn't. Nostale? Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay. Yeah, it does. Honestly, this game would be nice if it wasn't a cash grab. Actually, I'm not sure I want to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. But I need the value first. And I need to do something with it, which is like creating cards. I think I'm gonna need another manager, like the card creation manager. Yeah, we're gonna see that in the future. Pew 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 pew. Nostale has its faults, but we can blame more than half of them on Game Forge. I don't know. It's just too bad because I think I don't know if they ruined it by doing allowing the multi-account. But since people are doing multi-accounting, weird word, it just makes, well, making raids impossible because people saw the raids anyway. So and even like I went actually pretty far in the game. I think I went to Act 4, almost Act 4. But yeah, it was like super hard. At some point it just went insanely crazy expensive to do anything, and I just spent most of my time to, you know, grind stuff that people would buy. You'll the emulator, you will keep your updates for a little till you finish. You have to go. Alright, have a good going. Remember how busted archers were? Basically the game was all about having a few archers and the rest of the group being the Sims. Kind of, yeah, I remember that. And you heard that in the Korean server they were actually not doing so hot? I don't know. I mean, I remember that this class was like super good at missing. So meaning that Gameforge voluntarily threw the game off balance? Why? I mean, I don't know if it's fixed now, but when I played the game, it wasn't really long ago, like it was less than 2 years ago. They just spent their entire life missing. I'm not kidding. Like, all the attacks were missing. So maybe they decided that missing so much was annoying, so they removed it, but yeah. So we are now on a big break. You played more than a decade ago. Well, honestly, this is a rough estimation. I think I played this game for the first time in 2008 or something. But when I played, like recently, in my opinion, mages were busted. Okay, so let's get some... What happened? Where's the slot missing? Okay, so time machine, sure. How long are we in? 30 minutes. So I'm trying to remember how far I went in this game, and I think it was actually kind of weird because I actually was really close to have the level to make the quest for the 4th SP card, but I was actually able to buy pretty much any SP card on the market and use it anyway, so I was using like 7 or 6 something. But yeah, like the game was insanely stupidly difficult. Like just the random monsters, they would require insane gear amount. Yeah, that was just stupid. And I think they was somehow expecting the players to team up to do the quests. You remember 3rd and 4th SP were obnoxious? Yeah, probably. Like, I don't even remember if I did grind the 3rd one. I think I did. But... the problem wasn't necessarily those cards. I mean, the 4th card, right? It's just like... There was a moment, which I'm gonna say... is like... There was like a mad scientist lab. And at the moment you got into this, like, it started to become kind of crazy. I also remember grinding some kind of weird zones, and yeah, it was like... It just started to, out of nowhere, become grindfest, but real grindfest. Like, even before it was grindfest, but... The Act 4 was... Or was it 3? I actually don't know. No. Yeah, that's it, right? Like, the Act 3 was the beginning of absolute craziness. Wait, no. It's not 3. It's in the middle. It's in the middle of it. Because that's... I think I remember this one. And this one, here that was still fine. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of weird because the name of this act here is like what happens in the previous one. Kind of. But yeah, whatever. Lab is the beginning of Act 3. Yeah, and that was at this moment that it started to become absolutely stupid. Like, I didn't even have bad gear. It's just like it was stupidly difficult. Wait. Oh no, I definitely can't afford this. Well, I'm gonna reverse very soon anyway. And I think at this point I was really suffering from the mage being absolutely squishy as hell. And there was something that was quite annoying, if I remember correctly, and that was like the only viable strategy was to rely on my pets and probably using the healer card to heal the pets. And even the pets, like, they would die in a snap. Even though I had good ones, but... I kind of remember that the pets were like stronger than me. Kind of. From the last few acts, 2 level mages become unbearable. And I think at some point I did switch to Archer, but because I had the Demon Hunter card and the Lightkeeper. But yeah. It's like everything becomes so expensive, like the food, the healing potions or whatever, the pet stuff, because you gotta keep your pets up to date. Swordsman feels okay, but everything takes ages to die. Possible. But yeah, the game really felt like... I mean, the beginning of the game is okay to play without having to pay $2,000 to do something, but then it becomes very, very special. Very, very something. Oh, let's nuke those. Oh, we have access to the sky. That means more money. Oh. Oh, we can reverse. Oh, wait a second. Let's get some attack. So big break is... Actually, I'm gonna watch it here. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Now, honestly, it's like so many things are piling up on this game. It's really not easy. Really, really not. I have no idea what music this is. Normal battle? What? When? You wonder how Mount Infinity will translate to this Chalmere. Oh. Well, we can go back, kind of. What was it? I barely remember it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's at the same time, it's so different, and it is the same thing. Okay, here we go. So, Rebirth. Yoo-hoo. Oh, that's your friend. Actually, let's get a little bit more money. We were so busy bitching about no stale. Yeah. I mean, maybe this game could be found on a private server. Because it's like, I mean, I'm not even sure that the people who still play this game are really playing the game for the game, but it's like they are nostalgia milked. Oh, dropping a like because Icarus Proud Bottom appeared on screen? Yeah, he was like waiting for you. But I think he dead now. Oh no, he not dead. Yeah, I don't even know if that's a reference to something, but yeah, I guess he dead now. Yeah, seagulls. That's good. Oh, and I don't know what they have with Canada though. Because we have like the Canada geese and the Prime Minister. Oh! Of course you're removing the light because the carrots died. I mean, we are not like animal friendly here. Oh, I just need one seed. But look, I'm one seed away from getting 10 premium samples of Icarus Proud Bottom's homemade Boom Boom fertilizer. Like, so close. But I need to unlock it, and it's quite far, as far as I remember. Oh, back to work already. Well, the question is, do I go for 2 other hours? Because when I do a timer like this, it's like a 2-hour run. And where is it? I mean, I got to move on. Like, there's just so many things, and I need to do things if I want to finish it. It's exhausting. Like having to rush for a finish line like this, I hate it. I hate it. So every enemy now, they should kind of... They should have in the blueprint a way to say how they are creating a card. Like, what if I say export group card crafting? But I'm probably gonna need another resource. Like card crafting data. I don't know. That's actually an enemy's namespace. Like, it's kind of weird, but that's how it is. Okay, so what do we have in there? I guess it's a cardinum. I want to check something. Yeah, it's not here. Boop, boop, boop. And we need like something like the chances. Maybe a float. Craft chance. And maybe 100. We could use something between 0 and 1. Yes, 0 and 1 seems great. Anyway. Alright, let's go. So I have enemies somewhere. Enemy blueprints. Let's start with this one. Card crafting. Crafting data. New crafting data. Yeah, anchor bolts and I don't know, 0.5. Actually, if I'm gonna do several of those. Maybe you should go here. So here, new card, and we're gonna craft envy. Yes, 0.5. Oh, come on. Okay, I think we're good. Back to here. So when we consume a corpse, we want to... Yes, so we want a card creator thing. Okay, so new resource. Let's see. I could order this a little bit right now because it is messy as hell. Order enemies. And cards. Okay. And the deck maybe go cards. Point is I wanted to do course manager. No, card manager. So right here, new item, card crafting. Oh, crafting manager. Let's go. Oh, is that over there? No. Yes, it is. I'm actually gonna pick the second earphone. Ah, it feels great to have both. Finally in the bubble. Except that I hear myself talking weird now. Public partial class, crafting manager. Alright, so this guy's probably gonna be any other ones, so that's good. Okay. So what about a craft thing? Okay. I think I know. So we need cards enum? No, enemy enum. So enemy ID. Long amount. Actually int. So the enemy blueprints. I need the database. Sure. This one Sounds like it's coming from 2003. Well, it's not. Actually, I'm wondering if they have... No, they don't. Such. So anyway, we've got the enemy blueprint, and here we have the crafting data. So enemy blueprint dot crafting data. Ah, so we have the next... I think the next double is good. But we want to do this for every... for every enemy. So for the amount basically. So index inferior amount, index plus equal 1, and here we roll. Now if roll is, let me see, if it is inferior, and here we create the card. So we probably need the deck. But we also need to add something here. That would be, oh no! That would be, well, first is third list. And that would be like the reserve, no, that's a card, but reserve. Oh, that could be a dictionary. Ooh. Nah. I wanna try with the list. and we're gonna go with create card. And we have the cards in them. No, void. So reserve that add and create a new card. I think we just have to say card blueprint. Crap. So card blueprints equal card database get card blueprints. Okay, so this should add the card to the reserve. Okay, so this should create the card randomly. Now, maybe we want a signal. Cards created. So having a structure for this could be great. Like a card craft data. Okay, so here we have the it's a little bit sad because the card enum doesn't give us the card name. So maybe create card here could not take an enum but a card blueprint. And we could load it before. This way, crafting manager has the blueprints. So but I need the card database here. So yeah, card blueprint. Now I kinda need to keep track of this. So anyway, I need string card name and public int amount. yeah, I need to count how many times this happens. Yes. And right here. Craft count plus equal 1. And we create a new craft data. Are we in a break soon? Yes. So I have just time to finish that. Cards created. Card craft data. Oh, actually, it's a craft data. Okay, so here we should be good. Now I just got to make sure we bind everything. Oh, it's done. I'm waiting for nothing. So did I add something to the deck? No. Managers. I didn't create the corpse manager. Huh. Okay, so corpse manager takes nothing. Enemy database here. Deck. Here. Oopsie. Card database here. Cool. Now here we need a crafting manager. So when we consume corpses, we do this, right? Like crafting manager, craft, and ID amount. Now, okay. Well, that's for another day then. Now this is something like, I was thinking about the more you craft a card, the less likely you are to craft it. But we're gonna hook off. Thank you for Daydreamer World Music. And no stay bitching. Take care. Well, have a good... What time is it? Have a good evening. And have fun. And I see you later. Maybe if you want to talk about your game that you want to go back working on, if you wish to, or whatever. Like, it's up to you. I might actually go out anyway as well. I mean, go out too, because that's the stream. You didn't remove the lag, it was a joke. I truly believed it was a joke. Like, I don't really classify you in the hater or bargainer kind of viewer. Oh, I killed bird person. That's bad. But yeah. I think I'm gonna pick up on working on this project later. There's just so much to do. It's so sad. But anyway. Guys, I will slowly but surely disappear from your screen. Nothing I have to say about the project right now, nothing evolved much, just have a lot more ideas. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? If you go back to coding and stuff, and there's a thing which I need to, well, you might have seen it a little bit, but it's kind of complicated because I use it, but I don't really explain it. But instead of using singletons, I'm using resources, and I add them like this in my scripts. And honestly, it is a practice which I really appreciate right now. So I don't think I'm gonna cook a video to explain this, but yeah. If you could like understand how this works, I would be curious to see how you enjoy it or not. But yeah, anyway. A more precise idea of what you will or will not do. Yeah, that's important too. So anyway, oh, the music ditched on us. Ditched us? Anyway, well, that's the cue. Anyway, guys, you guys have fun, and I will see you later for finishing this game, because it has to be finished.